So I'd like to welcome Sophie Kent. She's one of Hoosier Trails Council's first female Eagle Scouts from Troop 1231 in Mooresville, Indiana. I appreciate you taking time to interview with me a little bit today and learn some of your thoughts on what it's like to be an Eagle Scout, not just an Eagle Scout, but one of the first female Eagle Scouts in the nation. So my first question for you is, you've grown up on the sidelines of the Cub Scout and Boy Scout programs for much of your life while having a brother or other family members involved. What were your thoughts when you found out that this program would officially open the doors for you to be an official registered member in the Boy Scouts of America?
I was very excited because I literally grew up side by side doing Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts with my twin brother, to the point that I can promise you I earned every single Cub Scout achievement, all the Boy Scout ones, and then I was able to join venturing, which was kind of fun, but it kind of wasn't the same. But as soon as I found out that I could do things like earn Eagle, I was ecstatic.
That's great. So, what thoughts were going through your mind as you realized that you could become one of the first female Eagle Scouts in the Boy Scouts of America with such a short timeline ahead of you?
So my first reaction was, this is so exciting. This is amazing. Finally, I'm gonna get the recognition. And then about 10 seconds later, it set in of, oh snap, I have like 2 months of wiggle room. How am I gonna pull this off, especially since I'm leaving for college? So it was a lot of excitement and a lot of terror.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of pressure to have. Most scouts have from the time they're about 11 or 12 till their 18th birthday to finish this. So you really didn't have much time to earn this award to begin with. So what a level of dedication you had. What was your biggest motivation or reason to earn scouting's highest rank?
That's a tough one. So I had always grown up with my brother wanting to earn it and my dad who never did earn it. He says he's a life for life. And I grew up listening to my brother's excitement and my dad's regret. So I knew that it was something very important. And there was a part of me that wanted to be able to earn something with that equivalent, especially when I heard all the different opportunities, like the fact that it is something that looks very good on a resume and it can give you a better job, that it can give you a better opportunity at getting a job. It can help you in the military. So it was one of those that I was very excited, and I felt that it was something that would help me in life.
That's correct. We certainly know. Speaking as an Eagle Scout, I know that it's helped me out quite a bit in job interviews and things like that. So, who have been some of your best supporters on your trail to Eagle?
It's definitely been my mom, my dad, and my brother, and then people like Sean Hukin, Julie Ramey, my scoutmaster Hannah Peterson, and then one of my closest friends in scouting, Autumn Rowe. They all pushed me. My brother, really, he would just hold it over my head of, you could be the first female Eagle Scout or you could not. It's up to you. So, but all of them were very encouraging and supportive, and not in a sense that like, oh, you're a girl, you have to do this. It was one of those that they were very much so, we know you and we know you're capable and we want to see you earn this achievement.
That's great. I know we've all been following you pretty closely at Hoosier Trails Council, and the staff here is very excited and proud of you for all your accomplishments. What was one of your biggest obstacles to overcome while achieving your goal to become an Eagle Scout?
So I had three, maybe four major obstacles. So the first one, to say the elephant in the room, is the lovely coronavirus pandemic. I was supposed to be earning my life rank, and I had a few events coming up where I would get those last service hours that I needed. And then Indiana shut down, and all of the scouting events got canceled. And it's very hard to do service hours over Zoom.
Sure.
And so it was interesting because we had to scramble and find unique ways to earn service hours. Another big one was 2 weeks before quarantine. I had a seizure I'd never had one before. So I lost my driver's license for a long period of time. And then at that same time, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. So she was considered high risk now. I can't drive. My dad's working full time. My brother is starting to work full time at his job at Kroger again. So it was very hard because we couldn't get around. So now we're stuck with, we can't leave the house. We can't work at events. I can't go out on my own. My mom can't take me. So it was this battle of trying to figure out how to get service hours. So we finally figured out how to get service hours. And in the process, I got a job at the Cheesecake Factory and I got my license back. And it was one of those, they had me working crazy amounts of hours of 50 to 60 hours a week. So now I literally don't have time. And it's like, oh no, I have to plan an Eagle Scout project and I have no time to do it. So with my parents' help and with Autumn Rose help, I was able to get a plan done, something that would be very flexible, that would work with our schedules and would help us get everything done without tons of pressure, since it was not we have to be at this project for an entire day doing grunt work. With it being the care packages that we did, it was, we could work on it little by little when we had free time.
Wow, that's a lot going on. So we're glad that you were able to find a way to do that. And that's one of the neat things about being an Eagle Scout is you're able to use some of your dedication and your leadership to just find new ways to do things. So I know I spent a lot of time out at summer camp. What were your thoughts as you attended your first year of summer camp as a scout? And were you able to earn merit badges and participate in activities as a camper?
I was going into my first year of summer camp was very strange, since I had been at summer camp as essentially staff multiple times. So I was used to being on staff, being down at waterfront, and then suddenly I'm a camper, and that's a totally different ball game. So it was kind of weird because I kind of felt like I'd regressed, but I still had a ton of fun. As for earning merit badges, I had a ton of friends out there who wanted to see me earn this. So they worked overtime. It would be break time. And instead of taking a break, they would work with me on merit badges. So much so that I was able to earn 7 merit badges with, I believe, 2 partials, which was a big deal for me. And I was super excited to be able to accomplish that.
Do you remember which merit badge was your favorite at camp?
That's a tough one. It's a 3-way tie between kayaking, mammal study, and Indian lore. So I enjoy kayaking. I enjoyed a lot. I went to the Summit Bechtel Reserve for that. I loved mammal study because they had the rabbits there and I love bunny rabbits. And then Indian lore goes along with a passion I have of just learning about Native American culture. So all 3 of those were tons of fun, and it's so hard to choose between them.
Well, it's a good thing you don't have to. You've been elected as a member of the Order of the Arrow, Scouting's National Honor Society, by your peers. How does it make you feel, and what have you learned from this experience?
Once again, with Order of the Arrow, I was so excited because even though my brother wasn't supposed to, he let me be involved through him the entire way. He knew that I was really good at writing, so he would work with me on speeches, emails, letters, the whole 9 yards. He let me join in on that. And it was really cool to be able to do that with him, but it was at times a bummer because he's getting all this recognition. I was like, I've helped too. So getting inducted in was so exciting because I finally felt in a way that I finally felt like I was truly able to take part in what I'd been helping him with for years.
Awesome. How do you feel this training and high rank will help you in the future as it relates to your goals as an adult?
I've already seen it help me in leaps and bounds through jobs. I've had many people, managers, coworkers, even customers say that they were very impressed with the way that I was able to communicate, take charge in situations, delegate responsibilities. And so I've already seen it help me moving forward. It's one of those that I'm sure it will help me because of the communication skills I've been able to develop, the problem solving skills that I've been able to hone in on and really work on, it's truly something that will serve me for the rest of my life outside of the career field and inside of the career field.
It's definitely good to hear. So what advice can you give all scouts who are striving to earn the Eagle Scout rank?
The advice I would give is don't get beat down when you're working on things like tons of merit badges that aren't a ton of fun, or you're doing the grunt work for service hours. Don't get bogged down on that. Remember the fun that you have with all of your friends. And it may at times seem so tedious, but when you look back, you'll be so thankful and you'll be able to look on so many fond memories with your friends. So just keep persevering because you're going to have fun along the way.
Exactly right. You know, we're living in some interesting times right now. Why do you think America needs scouting?
America needs scouting because as we've moved more and more into the realm of subjective truth, that's very much so a modern prevalent concept. They need scouting to remain as a firm moral compass, not to trap us into old ways, but to remind us of very foundational core values that are found in scouting and that America was founded upon. It just allows scouts to have a direction and know what's right and what's wrong.
Very good. What do you think society expects from an Eagle Scout?
I've heard many different views. So I have heard some people who are very against scouting and they have low expectations, even bad expectations. But I've also heard a lot of people who expect great things from Eagle Scouts and expect them to be strong leaders, good communicators, someone who can really build a team and create a strong team with good bonds between all the teammates. I think that society should expect that, and that's the level of expectation that we want to uphold, is that we are strong leaders, we can build teams, we can delegate, we can communicate.
Very good. So, being an Eagle Scout, I have a lot of fond memories about the troop that I grew up in. What do you love most about the troop that you were in?
The troop I was in, we had three older girls, myself, Autumn Rowe, Megan Kath, and then we had three younger girls. We had Hannah Peterson, we had Amelia, dang it, I forget her name. Amelia McCullen, and we had a third girl who came in towards the end of when I was actively participating in the troop before coronavirus hit, named Meg. And they all brought so much enthusiasm to the table, and it was so cool because each of us three older girls were kind of able to adopt a younger girl to help them grow in that way. And so it was so fun because even though we had a whole bunch of 12-year-olds and a few upper high school age girls, we were able to all come together as a troop despite the age gap.
Well, Sophia, I'm sure proud of all the work that you've done, that you put in, and you've certainly earned your Eagle Scout Award. I thank you for giving us a little bit of time to get to know you a little bit better and ask you a few questions and have your thoughts on what makes a great Eagle Scout, not only representing females, but all scouts everywhere. So I want to thank you for taking time to interview with me, and you have a great day.
Thank you. You too.